Evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day, depending on where you're watching this video from. And thank you so much for joining. If this is the first time that you are here or you're watching this for the very first time, I'm glad you were able to get us, you were able to find us today. And if you're a returning viewer, I'm really so grateful that you keep on coming back, you supporting what I'm doing, and that does encourage me to keep on doing what I'm doing. If you're new here and if you're not yet subscribed, it will be great and it will be a great pleasure if you can click the like or subscribe or share button, as that will go a long way in supporting what I'm doing. So today I'm going to really be super quick. I'm just coming along and recording a very quick video, and it's just literally something that has been on my mind literally the whole week. I spent my week, the days of this week, thinking about the power of consistency. I've been thinking about, for example, so many people that start up doing things and it looks really super amazing, but then when you catch up with them a couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months down the line, you're like, oh, so how did it go? How are you keeping up? And they're like, oh, well, I don't do it anymore. It's because it gets to a point and they no longer are able to continue doing what they need to do. And so today I'm just going to talk a little bit and highlight on the power of consistency, or the ability to stay put. You know, we're living in a world where sometimes we feel like being patient over something or endurance is actually a rarely spoken about word. I don't know when was the last time that somebody ever said, I'm enduring this process and waiting until the end because I know at the end of it all there's gonna be some benefits. We want really quick fix weight loss, quick fix miracles, quick fix, name it. But then the problem is sometimes when you get into that mode of getting things so quickly and not being consistent and perseverant for the longer run, it gets to a point whereby you can, for example, go on a diet today, you will shed 10 kgs, I don't know, in a very short time, but because you're doing these quick fixes and you're not consistent and you're not persevering and you're not spending enough time in that, there's a very high chance a few years or few months, maybe even weeks down the line, all the weight can come back. But there is one thing that I've learned, and it's something that will sustain you for a longer time, and that's called the power of consistency. If you're somebody that can't start up something and then you consistently wake up, maybe you say today, I'm gonna go for 5,000 steps. Tomorrow you wake up, I'm going again for 5,000 steps. And continue doing that. They say it takes 21 days to make a new habit, and for it to become part of you, I think it's about 63 days or something. They know because you need to constantly spend time doing the same thing over and over and over and over again until it becomes second nature to you. But many of us nowadays, we just want to do things once, and if we don't see the results, you're like, well, I tried weight loss and I didn't get the results, so I gave up. Or I tried with this and because of the other thing, I gave up. But life is not like that. Life is always calls us for being able to be constantly consistent. And sometimes it might be difficult when you try it the first time. You'll not be able to get it right. You may have to try maybe the 11th or 100th time for you to be able to see the breakthrough. But then if you keep on telling yourself, no matter what, I'm gonna continually keep on showing up, I'm gonna continually keep on doing it until the very end, it will get to a point where you start to it becomes something very easy for you. Let me give you an example of myself. When I started off with the things to do with exercise and being more conscious about my eating habits and things like that, there are times that I felt like waking up in the morning, and I felt so many times, so many occasions, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired, I'm knackered, I name it. And I can easily give up and say I've had enough, throw in the towel and then move on. But then when I start to think about 50 years from now, if I'll still be alive, what will I be doing? Or if I start to think about an investment that I'm doing that might not show today, It might not show tomorrow, but it will come to show one day where in the end I can be able to look back to those years and be able to say, well, thank goodness, thank God I was able to keep on going consistently. One of the things that helps me a lot, particularly in this journey in my life, is always viewing life as though I am in a marathon and not in a sprint. The reason why people give up so quickly is because they start things and they think like, oh man, I'm in a race, I'm in a sprint, I'm gonna sprint 100 meters, gone and dusted, and then you lose the power to keep on going. But if you look at it and say like, I'm in this for the long run, I'm in this for the long haul. If you're trying to lose weight, for example, you want to do that and keep it up for a longer time. If you're exercising, you want to start up a regime that you can't be able to keep up with it 10, 15, 20 years down the line, you are still able going strong day after day after day after day. But that can only be possible if you tell your mind and discipline your mind to remind yourself constantly there is power in consistency. So today I'm leaving you with this challenge. As you're waking up today to a new day or tomorrow to a new day, what is it, a new habit that you want to pick up? What is it, something new that you want to do that you've never done before? And that thing you decide and say, I'm gonna try do it every single day, no matter what. I will wake up and I will repeat the same thing again and again and again until I become a master of it. Until you gain mastery at something, you just have to keep on going over and over and over and over again. Keep on, I heard somebody saying something that really made me feel really encouraged the other day, and they were saying repetition produces mastery. Every time you repeat something over and over again, it gets to a point that you can almost like say it, if it was something you're trying to learn from the top of your head. That's something that you should be proud of, because with time you become a master of what to constantly repeat. Shall I say that again? You become a mastery, or you gain mastery in the things that you constantly repeat. And so if you decide, I'm constantly going to be doing this, I'll eat healthily, maybe do it every single day. You can go to the gym and spend 8 hours in the gym. I've heard friends and people that have done that. They've come to me and say to me, I'm going to the gym, I'm going to spend 4 hours in the gym. And after 2 days, they're like, my body aches like crazy, I'm not going back again. But you can actually choose to do 30 minutes of exercise every single day, and it becomes part and parcel of your lifestyle for a longer time, and that's going to have long-time health impacts rather than a one-off thing that will actually result in you being wearied of. You become weary, and once you're weary, you're not going to be able to enjoy it, you're not going to be able to endure, and you're going to be able to do it again, and then you end up giving up. So today, the challenge that I'm giving you is just to remind you, life is not a sprint, it is a race. And if you know that life is, it's a marathon. And if you know that life is a marathon, for those people who run marathons, they know you don't just stop at the supersonic speed and then you are gone like Speedy Gonzalez. No, you need to start at a pace, and you pace your race so that you still have energy. By the end of the 46 kilometers, you can still be able to get to the finish line. And so consistency is that ingredient or secret juicy ingredient that you need to keep you continually going on and keeping up with that target that you want, be it for your wealth, be it your health, or be it your relationships. Those are the key important things, and you will only be able to have great relationships if you're consistently pumping into the time that is needed, the love that is needed. You'll have great health if you consistently do things that will empower your health, and of course you'll have great wealth if you consistently remind yourself the principles of expenditure, spending well, don't overspend, don't spend what you don't have. That's again overspending. Or constantly reminding yourself, I'm going to be able to spend maybe and save my 20% of my income, so that if you build up on that with time consistently, you will begin to see the shift. And if it's like health, if you constantly decide, I'm going to do just 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of exercise every single day, with time, not only is it becoming part and parcel of your life, but also it can actually result in longer term benefits. So today's call of action is try something new, try a new habit, or as you're doing that, remember, consistency is key. Till next time, go start something new, be consistent about it. Look back a couple of weeks, months, years down the line, and you'll be so grateful that you began that habit or you did that thing consistently.